Testing. Okay. So here we are on the YouTube channel. Not the YouTube channel, the YouTube homepage. And I think I should start doing a show or including it in the episode. What YouTube wants me to see today. So what YouTube wants me to see today. And I've knowingly curated this because I watch certain things on YouTube. I subscribe to certain things on YouTube. And so YouTube is just trying its best, you know. They have only so much real estate, and let's see what they're taking it up with. So right at the top, we have an ad from Google, and it includes a video, and I guess they're talking about Google Ads. Then we have a video from this Baller channel, which has like a lot of Ricky Gervais content, which is just like re-uploaded content, I think, from his Twitter. And that was posted an hour ago. So, you know, they're calculating like relevance, the time of posting. I don't know if I'm subscribed to this channel, but either way, then they're showing me a Jason Nash video because I've been going down the David Dobrik rabbit hole. So they're giving me some, you know, and I was just seeing one of his videos, so they're showing me that. Then they're showing me this real life lore video. And I don't know if I'm subscribed. I may be subscribed to him, but this was posted an hour ago, so this has relevance. See, this was posted 2 years ago, but since I recently watched something from his channel, maybe he'll want me to see something else. And look at how they're doing these thumbnails. We got this girl dancing on this dude. We got something going on here. We got this funny face. We have tits. And we have a shocked face. So that's the thumbnail there. There we got Apple money and then Ricky Gervais. So, you know, branding. Here, now this video is intriguing. So I guess YouTube's showing it. It was posted an hour ago. I've definitely seen videos from this channel. And this one's Why No Planets Orbit the Sun. That's a good title because I'm intrigued. Because the common belief is planets do orbit the sun. So that's interesting there. And then we have a car video, 10 hidden features of the Lexus GS and Aristo Ford Momentum. So this was not as, you know, relevant. It's relatively recent. I mean, it's the third most recent thing. We have an hour ago, 8 months ago, 2 years ago. 10 hidden features of the Lexus GS. But I've definitely been watching a lot of car repair videos. So here's where it's lining me up. I've definitely been watching Ricky Gervais videos. I've definitely been watching Jason Nash videos, and you know, a lot of those channels associated with it. I've definitely watched, and then sciencey space type videos, you know, curiosity videos, and then car repair videos. So it gives me, you know, what am I in the mood for now kind of flavor. And I mean, this is the magical YouTube algorithm which people talk so much about. And this is how, from the user experience, what you're getting. And I almost clicked on this video before I started recording this video. It almost sucked me in because this got my interest. And then on top of all that, you have the ad. So maybe the ad will get your interest. This is the content that keeps you coming so they can sell this space right here. And from the looks of it, they're selling it to themselves. But that could change. If I refresh, is it still the Google ad? Yeah. But I got new videos. So I didn't click on anything there. So now it gave me new videos. So now I got another car repair video. So in the same spaces, so it switched some of them around. But now I got a car repair video, a David Dobrik video, another Ricky Gervais video, and a technology video. So those, I mean, this is the above the fold stuff. Like, you know, if this was a newspaper, these would be the headline articles. Engine bay cleaning from 2 years ago, from 3 years ago, from 2 days ago, and from 3 hours ago. So this stuff is really recent. So I haven't seen that much of their content, but I've seen some of it. So they're testing me out on some extra videos here. Ricky Gervais tells his side of the story, with the Kardashians. We have really bad news. David Dobrik, engine bay cleaning. So again, the 4 pillars of interest. So if we go into the channel, why we're here is we gained 1 new subscriber, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome aboard. And if you'll see any of the comments, what some people are saying is here's where the comments came in. So I put out this video, watch this before buying the Acer Predator Helios 300, and it's like me with my hands up, and I don't even remember what I'm saying in the video, but either way, I said something, I guess, since the title was kind of could be seen in a negative light. People were like, I bought it 2 weeks ago and it's good. What do you mean it's bad? So they started shitting on me because I was saying something bad. Even though I bought the laptop, I can say whatever I want about the laptop, to be honest. I could throw this shit against the wall. I bought this shit. So they're telling me that the people that like the laptop, they see me saying something negative about it and they're like, hey, F you, man. And the other main thing is that the microphone is bad. So, you know what? Too bad. I'm going to be doing a test. I mean, this should be a good microphone. This microphone that I'm using, it's been through some moves. It's been, definitely packed and repacked. So I don't know if it's the microphone that's damaged or the cable. And I'm actually going to test right now the cable and see. I have a brand new cable out of the box. All right, let's see if we can get the video capture device. There we go. So you see the microphone that it's on. It's supposed to be, of great quality. So I don't know if it's the microphone that has, because there's definitely like a buzz in the microphone. But hey, this is what we're working with right now. So we have new cable in the packaging. This is the USB cable. So let's see if I change this cable, there's going to be a difference. I'm not going to know until I cut this video, but this is brand new. I've had this cable for a while. I just haven't opened it, I guess, until now. So let's see if this fixes our microphone issue. I'm going to be delicate with the cable. All right, so we're going to lose the audio for just a second. Let me see if I can change it to something else. So this is this silver microphone right here. Let's change it to the microphone inside the laptop. So this is the microphone inside the laptop, the Acer. So everybody is fanboying over the Acer. Not everyone, but just those few people that, the couple of people that watched that last video. They're fanboying over the Acer Predator 300 and they're hating on the microphone. Well, let's use the Acer Predator 300 microphone. So this is the Acer Predator 300 microphone that you're hearing right now. This is not the camera, obviously. If we want the webcam, we can do that. We can just use the webcam and the microphone. There we go. So this is the webcam and the microphone from the Acer Predator Helios 300. So everybody's saying, what do you mean it's good or bad? And it's as good. I mean, the webcam's not bad. Nothing's bad with this laptop. I would definitely recommend getting this laptop. If you've seen any of the videos, I'm putting Amazon affiliate links. So it's in my best interest for you to buy this laptop. So here's the webcam. I mean, I guess if you're lower, you tilt this up a little bit. It looks better. I don't know. You can say, but this is what the webcam and microphone. Is this better than what it was? So we can see now if I go back to the monitor, and now I have that other webcam. So let me just put there we go. So this is the laptop. I guess I look down here. This is the laptop and webcam. Oh, let's look at some of the other comments.
So some people were like, get a new mic, man. So I'll just use the microphone on the laptop. How about that? You want 50 degrees Celsius? Build a PC, moron. What do you mean, don't buy? What the I don't even think I ever said don't buy. I just said watch this before buying. Don't understand what's the exact point of this video. Yeah, I would agree with that. What is the point of any video? What is the point of any of it at all? I would agree. So people were saying the microphone's bad, so maybe this microphone's louder. I don't know. I love this comment. You can tell this guy doesn't research and is biased because 9 dislikes. And it's true. Look at this. People hate this video. But the most people have watched it, which is what's funniest. 100. No, it's the second most viewed, but it's gotten the most views in the least amount of time. So this video had 1 like and 18 dislikes. This is just the sad reality of like negative things get seen more. Like as a creator, it would almost be better to just make. So get a new mic, man. You can tell this guy doesn't research and is biased because 9 dislikes. No, it's 18 dislikes. Excuse me. What do you mean don't buy? I bought it already 2 weeks ago and it's good. What do you mean it's bad? I disagree strongly. It has very good specs. It does for the computer. And that's why I got it. Even on max fan speeds, only get up to like 86 Celsius maximum. That's a problem for you. For long usage, which is still safe and won't damage you, should go get a laptop cooler, which will reduce the 85 Celsius to a cool 70 Celsius. But otherwise, the keyboard does register for me. In fact, maybe because you type differently, you got to fall on your laptop. Anyway, I definitely recommend. Runs games very well for price. I agree with everything that this guy's saying. I'm just telling you what my experience has been with the laptop. I bought this laptop because of the great stats and all the shit that it has. So, you know, the microphone, yeah, no problem. Oh, that's where they got the don't buy. That's funny. I put that in as a joke. Don't buy this laptop, and then I put an affiliate link to it. Come on, people. I'm gonna keep it like that because hey, look, it got like the amount of views that it got. It got the fastest, most amount of views than on any video. And it's like nothing. Like it's nothing. But just as an experiment, if you're watching this channel and you're wondering what's going on with this channel, just remember it's an experiment. This whole channel is an experiment. I don't expect anyone to see this channel. So I thank you for watching it. I mean, you added to the data, which is great. But if we go to the analytics, we could see where there was this uptick in activity. And it's because I posted just a lot of videos. I was just posting videos last week just to see what would happen. And I was titling it with the Acer Predator Helios 300. So if you're seeing on my nose now from the webcam, hey, that's just what you have to do. But this is all Acer Predator Helios right now. And I love this laptop. That's why I got this laptop, because it does have the best specs that I was able to find for under $1,200. So why wouldn't I like the laptop? But I did put don't buy. It's a joke. It's a joke. So what's great is that now I get some stats about where people are, and 100% of the viewers are male. So I got a bunch. It's a freaking sausage fest on this channel. They're between 18 and 34 years old. They're mostly from India, with a few people in the United States and some from Malaysia. And they're watching the so I mean, thanks for watching. But if you have it, then good on you. And I mean, this is my, so I can say whatever I want about this laptop. I love this laptop. I don't know if you use white gloves when using your Predator Helios 300, but I do, or at least when I'm lifting it up and doing things like that. It's kind of hard to type. with them, but I use them to wipe it down and keep it clean. So I love the Predator Helios 300. But I can still say that it gets hot. Not that I don't have any other laptops to compare it to. I'm sure all the gaming laptops, they get hot. And, because you're trying to game on a laptop. Like, let's be real. I'm just telling you what it does. I don't really care, so long as it continues to work. That's really it. And that's really what anybody should care about is with a laptop. So if you can get this laptop, man, it's a great laptop. I love it. I haven't gotten a laptop in a while. So this was a big purchase for me. So I wanted it to be right. But I think that's about all I have to say about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm installing this other microphone. I don't know if does this other microphone sound any better? Now it has this new cable, brand new cable. So is it the microphone that's messed up? Let's see. So let's switch over to the microphone. Testing. And let me crank up the volume a little bit. Testing. So there's a little bit of sound in the background. But let me know. Maybe this is better. Maybe we've solved the microphone problem. So if the microphone, which microphone sound the best? The microphone I used at the beginning of the video where it was this plugged in with an older cable. Is it the microphone on the Acer Predator 300 laptop? So that's 2. So comment 1 for the first microphone. Comment 2, and that'll be the Acer Predator, the microphone inside the laptop. And then press 3 for this microphone again, but with a new cable. Or press 4, comment, I don't know why it's not a phone call. Comment 4 if it's, now we're going to turn on NVIDIA RTX voice in OBS, right? So we're going to turn on RTX voice, and then we're going to open it up, and we're going to make it so press 4 if you like the NVIDIA RTX voice using this microphone, the silver microphone. Comment 5 if you like RTX voice using the laptop. So now this is the laptop microphone. And then as far as webcam, do you like the Acer Predator, the webcam? How does it look? I have a light. I have a big light over there to make it bright enough. But if I didn't have that light, and if it was just the house lights, how would it react? So, I mean, the light coming from the screen is pretty much enough to keep me lit, which is pretty good. So we're trying out the different equipment. Or should I use the other camera, which right now is dark, because it's a DSLR, so it's set as an exposure. Something cool with this is you get to see the little emblem, the little logo. That looks pretty cool. So the Acer Predator Helios 300, I love the laptop. I have nothing against the laptop. It was a laptop I chose to have. And it works great. It does work great for games. I'm going to be doing some more gaming videos because Epic Games, they given away some good games. I mean, they're games that are already a few years old. So the studio has probably already made the money. And I mean, if it can have increased relevance even years later, then it's probably good. Especially, I guess, if it has an online component. I don't know if it does. But let's see some of the games. And if you've played any of these games, maybe you could tell me which one I should try. The only one I've done is Grand Theft Auto. That was the first one that got me into this whole ecosystem. But then, like, every week, they give away free games. And this week, you should actually jump on, and if you're into this kind of thing, get Watch Dogs 2. That's like, it's been compared to a Grand Theft Auto because it's like a big open world, AAA game. And I mean, here's what's good about it. here's how you know it's a good deal. Even if you're not going to use it, look, it's still $60. It's a $59 game. And here's what they did, which is a little tricky, where you could get it, which, I mean, it's still a deal. So I got the free one. I'm a cheapskate. I'm not paying for games. But they gave away this Watch Dogs 2 game, and then they're like, hey, but now you can get the $70 version for $13.99, the deluxe edition. Or you can get the gold edition. I don't know. Oh, it has the customization packs and the season pass. I don't know. I've never played Watch Dogs before, so I don't want to play it until I'm ready to record it, because I might as well get some use out of the free game. So I've been doing Grand Theft Auto videos, and I want to do a Watch Dogs, but I could do a legit Watch Dogs reaction video because I've never played the game. I've seen the trailers, obviously, not even fully. I just know you're like a hacker, and it's like a GTA game, but you're like a hacker instead of just the crazy violent. I mean, look at it. Parts of it even look like GTA. Like, it's supposed to be San Francisco, so it's still California. Like that shot right there looks like GTA, right? I mean, the way the sunlight is. I mean, it's just a realistic looking game, but it's kind of cartoony realistic, if that can even be called a genre. Either way, I'm going to be doing an episode about that, and if people like it, then we'll go, I'll do more, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. The other things that we have, so I want to try all these games, but try them and record them, play them for like, a half an hour to an hour. And whichever one gets the most traction, I'll keep doing. And if it's fun, I mean, if I actually enjoy the game. So I haven't installed any on here other than Grand Theft Auto. So, I mean, the good thing about it is, you can save a lot of hard drive space, and I only have really the 512 gigs until I upgrade it. So thank you for watching the channel. It gets me closer to, I mean, I'll probably start a Patreon soon if I see people are enjoying these videos. And then I could do things like upgrade this computer and not have to rely completely on the cloud. So that's part of the reason I got this laptop too. So I love the Acer Predator Helios 300. It's got the RTX 2060, and the 2020 version has the later model of it, which is supposed to be even faster, which is great. It has the 10th gen Intel, which is great. It has the aluminum top side and behind the monitor. So it's very sturdy. It's very well built. It looks cool. I mean, look at this in the dark where you have the Predator logo. So there's a lot to like about this laptop. So if you're looking for a laptop, I would definitely recommend it. But I also have other laptops that I would recommend. Best, and this is just because this is the budget. And I was trying to get a laptop under 1,000, but each one, the compromise was just a little too large. So I made this spreadsheet when I was researching for the laptop, and I really only have a few kinds of laptops. I want to add more to it, especially if people actually find it useful. So the two that I was really looking between was the Acer Predator Helios and the Asus TUF gaming laptop. And the Acer Predator Helios obviously ended up being my choice, but the Asus TUF came in, there's compromises. There's situations where the Asus TUF with the Ryzen 4800H is faster than the 10750H. There's instances where the Predator Helios has a better screen based on the color accuracy than the Asus TUF. The Acer Predator Helios has a metal keyboard deck where the Acer stuff has a metal back, but the whole bottom is plastic. The Acer stuff, depending on the one that you get, because there's some of them that just have the 48 watt hour battery, but it's potentially can last as long as the 59 watt hour battery, because the 4800H is a little more efficient. Now, laptop battery lives, I don't believe at all what any of them market that they say. They really have to be tested, because this laptop, it says it can go 6 hours, but really, whenever I've unplugged it, it's said really maximum like 2 hours. Now, I haven't done a full test, so maybe it'll last more than 2 hours, and it's just undershooting it. And I guess if it's on the battery settings, I don't know. Now, why is my laptop at 80%? Well, there's this option. You get this when you get the Acer Predator Helios. You get this software called the Acer Care Center. And there's a variety of things that you can do in the Acer Care Center. You can do a tune-up, I guess. Wait, where can you go? So if you click on the system, then it just takes you into this view. So you can do the checkup, and it can check up on the battery health. Look, it was last checked 8:15, so that was over a month ago. So let's check the battery now. So it got checked today, so that was good. Let's check the memory now. Checking the memory. Dun, dun, dun. So the battery health is good. Now, I have this thing on which is called the battery charge limit. To extend battery cycle life, stop charging the battery when capacity is above 80%. So with this on, if you had it off before, your battery's likely at 100%. So it'll discharge to 80% and then it'll keep it there. And apparently this will extend the battery cycle life. So right now I mostly just have this laptop, plugged in with the coronavirus. It's not really going anywhere. So if this is what Acer thinks, that keeping it at 80% will extend it, I'll have it on for now. Now, what I did notice recently is using the hardware info app so let's have it turn on. And if you go into the battery, the smart battery, we can see that the wear level, this was 7.1% before actually. So this actually went down. But the wear level on this battery, it jumped from 0. It was 0% and it jumped to 7. So now it was 0% when I was using it before, but it was also newer. So maybe just because it's getting on being like 90 days old, it will it would automatically start wearing. I don't know. So either way, what I know I can do as far as the longevity of the laptop is, and these are some of the good things to look up, is if this battery were to wear away, I know that I can get a replacement, possibly from this website, for $77.39. So if I add that to cart, and then let's estimate the shipping. Let's go to United States, Minnesota, Florida. Let's do 33133. Update. Local ship. So shipping's free. So I could potentially get a new battery for $77. And it's shipping from the United States. So that's nice. And I believe just taking out the back of the battery. So let's say this battery wears, and these are good things to know about. What components are going to go? Well, there's already a set life on the battery. We know that. So I don't know how many years I'm going to get out of this battery, but either way, I can replace it for $77. So that's not bad. The next thing that's good to know is how you can upgrade it. Now, there's definitely Amazon, but there's this great site, Crucial. It isn't sponsored by Crucial. I've used Crucial a long time ago to get some memory, but what they have is this little scan utility which allows you to find your correct hardware. But what I'm going to do is I've already downloaded the software, so I'm just going to run it. So you would click that and it would, then prompt you to download some software. It's going to be like, hey, we're going to scan your computer. Is that okay? And then you'll run it. You'll give it the access, and then it's going to say we're finding the compatible upgrades, and then it will load. So you can now give it the option to max out the memory or view all the upgrades. So if we click max out memory, you'll see on this laptop the Acer Predator Helios 300/2020. I have two 8 gigs, and I can go up to 232 gigs, 64 gigabytes for $247.98. So that's not bad. So this being a $1,200 laptop with 16 gigs of RAM for an extra $250, it says it's out of stock now. That's not fun. So the memory, I should be able to max out the memory with 232 gigs, but that particular one is out of stock. So let's see, is there one that's not out of stock? 16 gig, 32 gig, 64 gig kit out of stock. Is there another 64 gig? Here's a 64 gig kit, but it has less reviews. So does anybody have, so this one's out of stock. But if we search this, let's see, search Google. So Newegg has it for $241. So that's not bad. That's even a little less than from Crucial itself. And that's definitely the same one because I searched, right? That has to be, yeah, that's the same exact one. So Newegg can get that for $241. So the 1,200 plus tax was like $1,283, and then plus 241. So that puts it at $1,483 plus 41. So it's like just over $1,500. You get the same laptop, with the latest Intel i7, the 2060, but now instead of 16 gigabytes of RAM, you have 64 gigabytes of RAM. So let me copy that. And if we put that there, so that's not bad. So I've been adding these up here where it's this laptop just with these improved stats. So that would be, and this laptop's actually less, is actually cheaper right now. So if you're, oh my God, it went even lower. Oh my God. Wow. So this thing is a bargain right now, ladies and gentlemen. So if you like this laptop, if you love this laptop and you hate the fact that I'm talking bad about this laptop, now would be a good time to get it because you may even want to wait longer, but it's cheaper now than when I got it. So that's awesome. So you can go equals and then plus 241. So that's 1415. So for this, now obviously you'll have to pay tax and, maybe shipping. But if you don't have to pay tax for whatever reason where you are, so for $14.15, you can get this laptop and then trick it out with 64 gigabytes of RAM. Boom. Trick that out. And then you can also get, another thing you'd want to get is an SSD because it has 2 M.2 slots. Another great thing about this laptop. So you can go get, what's the cheapest, biggest, so a 2 terabyte, here we go, 224. Let's see, is it cheaper anywhere else? Amazon, 224. It's like the going right. Newegg, the 1 terabyte. 2 terabyte. How much do they got at Newegg? Newegg did good on the last price. $248. No. So it's cheaper to get it from Amazon. So boom. So plus another 224. So now this goes up to So let's add that plus the 224, right? Let's just call it 225. That plus 225, and that gets you 2,512 gigabytes in SSD storage for $1,640. Now that's a pimped out computer. And you can still add more because you have a 2.5-inch hard drive bay. So what you can do is you can either get a 2.5-inch optical moving drive or just get a 2.5-inch hard drive, a SATA SSD. So you should be able to get something like this and pop it into the 2.5-inch hard drive with another 2 terabytes, and that'll give you 4.5 terabytes of storage. And how much are they going for? Shop now. 229. So another 229, right? The Crucial MX500, the 7 nanometer. So plus another 220, so 230. All these 99s. So let's add another one, and let's call it plus another 230, and that'll give you 4512, and we can get rid of, let's move this up, let's get rid of these two. So that's maxed out, 4.5 terabytes, all SSD storage, from M.2 to SATA storage. Then you have 64 gigabytes of RAM. You have the RTX 2060, the hard drive. So for $1,870, you could be out the door with a maxed out Helios 300. And let's see, that would actually probably compare, because if we go to the Predator, Acer Predator, if you're an Acer Predator fan, this video is for the Acer Predator fans. If you thought I was hating on not the Triton 700, which one did they just came out with the Triton 300, I believe. Laptops, I think they just came out, and it's hard to distinguish between these two. The Triton 300, it has a 240 hertz panel, the RTX 2070, but which ones does it really have models? So their maxed out, pimped out model still only have 16 gigabytes of RAM, and this is the Triton, not the 1 terabyte SSD. Oh, it still has the 2060. Which one has the 2070? So is the maxed out one over here? 32 gigs of RAM. So it has the 2070. So, but if we keep it at the 2060, so you get the Triton, it still only has the 512 gigabyte SSD, $1,299. So this is a nice Triton to get. Now, how much is it? So if you want because the 270 Max Q, is that the 270 Max Q? 270, 270, 270. So if you get this one, where it has a 270 for $1,599, you can then go trick it out for, because that should have the same bays and everything. I don't get I know the design's like a little different, but I don't know all the differences between the Triton 300 and the Helios 300. How many ports does this thing have? USB 3, USB-C, HDMI. It's the same port selection on the side there, and the same port selection on the side here. And does it have the charging in the back? Or does it have the charging cable? Where do you plug it in? Where do you plug it in? Yeah, it's in the back. So they've moved all their 2020 models to having, which I think is great. I love the fact that it's in the back. It's out of the way. It doesn't add anything that's getting in the way on the side, and I have a whole bunch of peripherals attached. So I definitely like it. But I don't know what the difference is with the Triton, other than because it's the same processor. I mean, is the cooling better? I don't know. I don't know. But getting this laptop, that's the $1,199. Let's see, products. laptops. So get the Helios 300. They have all these. So they have those versions. Oh, they got rid of all the red versions now. Now they're moving, I guess, just the 19 and the 20s. They have the 17-inch. Yeah, I mean, just get that base. I mean, unless you want the 17-inch screen, but if you don't need the 17-inch screen, here it is. The 72 XD. $11.99. Beautiful. And then trick it out, and it's less than $11.99 right now. $11.75. Boom, 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 and it's $11.74. So this is definitely a good time to get it. So it's always the gamble. Is the price going to go down even more, or is it going to go up? But right now, it's running the cheapest that I've seen it so far. So get it. It's a great laptop. And if you like the sound quality and the webcam quality, this is an accurate review of it. And if you've heard any of the sound, and you get this RTX voice functionality, this may work on the GTX cards too. I don't know. But you get this functionality with it. So if you like the sound of that, then that's what that is. So I hope you enjoyed spending this time with me here on this video. I'll see you on the next one.